Arizona State University, they staying with the same player for all three. He's going to be piloting these decks. It's worked out for them so far. One win is needed for these guys, and it's with Druid.
That's a strong opening from Nevada, though. Shielded Minibot Muster for battle. You don't even need a third card in that hand. You just get one. Just free. They're just giving it to you.
Yeah. They threw away the Muster for battle.
Okay, so there is a Mysterious Challenger in their hand now. It makes a lot of sense throwing away Muster for battle in that situation because
it's not
at this
mid-range.
point they're searching for more early pressure and maybe even some utility secrets to try to throw off ASU in this situation. And Mysterious Challenger also, it's a pretty darn good card in this matchup. If it hits on turn 6 and you have pretty much any semblance of board, it is oftentimes lights out.
Yeah, I can imagine with that mulligan, this is probably a more aggressive version of Secret Paladin. If you mulligan away Muster for battle, it means you're probably looking for something like a Secret Keeper.
Yeah, they also have Divine Favor in this build as well, so that really will tell us a lot about the build. There is a pretty hefty amount of 1-drops in here to make sure they can get a lot of value out of that. And look, even Haunted Creeper in this build too. So I actually, when I see these cards, mulliganing the Muster for battle makes so much sense because you're searching for you're searching for a more oppressive style of curve.
You don't want to pass turn 1 is what you're doing there.
Yeah. Even if it's just a secret, the fact that you're getting something out of your hand so you can draw extra cards with Divine Favor, that's the big key.
Yep. And so they don't pick up that 1-drop, but still a decent curve. Noble Sacrifice picked up, so that can be played with the Haunted Creeper, maybe protect something a little bit. And also, like you said, it's not just to play the secret, it's also to get that card out of your hand, make Divine Favor more worth it. You do want to be careful with Divine Favor, though. Usually it wants to come after the Mysterious Challenger, so you're not clogging up your hand with secrets, potentially. You want to sort of pull those out of your deck with Mysterious Challenger, then reload afterwards with a card like Divine Favor.
I think that's definitely an ideal situation, but...
I mean, cards are cards.
Yeah. It's like, if I'm going to draw 4 or 5 cards, I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always looking at the perfect world, you know?
That's what I like about you.
Yeah. Looking at the bright sides. Bright sides for Arizona State University here, though, is they have a lot of big guys. But in other worlds, that's not really a bright side, especially against an aggressive form of Secret Paladin who are really going to punish you for only playing one thing at a time.
Yeah. This looks like a pretty easy turn to just coin out this Keeper of the Grove. But they're obviously thinking about the implications of True Silver Champion. That could just be a nightmare for this hand right now. The other thing they have to think about is what this secret is. You know, if this is Avenge here, and they Keeper of the Grove this 2-2, they're staring down a 4-4 Haunted Creeper all of a sudden, and they just lost their silence.
Yeah,
so going with the Piloted Shredder first, this is a setup play for that Keeper of the Grove. They want to try to get an Avenge procced on something, and then follow up with a Swipe or with a Keeper of the Grove. True Silver Champion gets drawn, though, for Nevada, and this is where things are going to get a little bit sticky.
This is going to line up pretty nicely for Nevada here. Developing the True Silver Champion this turn. If they draw into a 2-mana or sub-2-mana card next turn, they can combo that with Divine Favor, draw probably 3 cards, and then followed up on turn 6 with the Mysterious Challenger. Such a strong line.
Yeah. So this spot, ASU, you take a look at this and you go, you know what, maybe it is Avenge, but if that Avenge falls in that Shielded Minibot, we got Swipe right away for these threats.
Yep.
So I feel like the first order of business here is you have to attack. Now, they're going to get the word that it's Noble Sacrifice, but that's also not bad for them because then they're free to Keeper the Grove. Again, they kept this Keeper the Grove in fear of Avenge.
If it's Avenge, though, it would have a chance to go on to the on one of the creepers.
Is that order dependent, or is that... Either way, it's Noble Sacrifice. We're seeing
pretty sure
the
it's
Grove
order dependent.
Take out the Shielded Minibot. Well, just in time, Avenge.
Just in time. I mean, this is still a pretty good hand. Yeah, you're sort of putting the Avenge out a little bit early from the Mysterious Challenger, but you're going to draw 4 cards with Divine Favor.
Wow, they're actually choosing to draw 3 cards and look for a minion instead.
A 2-drop, fit the curve a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't mind this either. And I still think this, you know, it does allow them to go ahead and hero power here instead too. Maybe they don't want to play the Avenge. That's also a possibility. Which I don't mind this whatsoever because they, you know, it oftentimes if you're gonna have Blessing of Kings in your deck, having a minion in play totally good enough. And they are rolling in a Mysterious Challenger this turn. So if they played the Avenge and their opponent didn't proc it, Mysterious Challenger is getting 1 less card. So you're kind of drawing 1 less card in a lot of situations anyway. But this is one of those dangerous turns. Wow, second Noble Sacrifice gets drawn now, though, and that actually may pull some attention away from this Mysterious Challenger all of a sudden.
Yeah. It's not going to get as much value. And they do have Blessing of Kings, which would allow them to trade in, but, I mean...
It's hard to pass up a 6/6.
It's Mysterious Challenger.
It's a 6/6.
Not only is it a 6/6,
but it also
but
gives you secrets.
did you know that it pulls all the secrets from your deck?
Mysterious Challenger created a strategy that involved pulling all the secrets out of your deck so that you didn't actually have to play them from your hand. This was the way that Paladin Secrets became playable.
Yep. Nobody... I would see, like, Redemption, like, twice in a row in an arena draft, and I would just close my Hearthstone client. But with Mysterious Challenger, I would pick those Redemptions and hope that later on I'd get an epic and it would be Mysterious Challenger.
Right after we just talked about how you were Mr. Brightside, just the real TJ comes out.
Oh, what I meant was I close my Hearthstone client and log in on my phone and use the Hearthstone mobile client.
Save. Problematic for ASU is probably an understatement.
I would say so.
Yeah, this is a major threat at this point. Paladin players got 6 cards left in their hand. You don't know exactly what combination secrets these are. I mean, 3 of them you usually have pretty darn nailed, but they're hoping it's Noble Sacrifice. And let me tell you what, there's no Noble Sacrifice.
Nope. Avenge. We'll see where this goes. On to the Mysterious Challenger. They are going to be able to clear it off. It's going to go up to 8 health. So Swipe plus the Druid of the Claw hit in is going to take out the Mysterious Challenger and just leave. Oh, they're going to leave it up.
So
Okay.
they want the taunt to stand in the way of this, but I can tell you what, there's a couple things going on that may have some words to say about this, and Blessing of Kings could be one of them. A lot of options for Nevada at this point. This seems to be the theme of their game.
Something's going to have to do 1 damage to this Mysterious Challenger.
And right now, ASU doesn't have a way to actually deal that damage.
Well, they do, but it involves taking that 10 damage to the face. And, I mean, Nevada's probably thinking, well, what do we do? I mean, I guess we have to attack into the Druid Claw with our 10-5.
Yeah, I don't think there's a world lead Blessing of Kings. I think
Now, even if they attack in with the Noble Sacrifice played,
oh my gosh, this is just a brutal set of tempo plays. Lothep shuts off Wrath, basically. It take their whole turn to Wrath. They obviously don't want to hero power a 10-1.
there is 17 power on board, and Blessing of Kings consecrate in the hand. That's 23 damage.
And I think ASU is going to have to risk it. Like, if you play the Ancient of War, you are literally trading an Ancient of War for a 10-1 that's already gotten so much value.
Wow.
That it may as well just, I mean, he's just like an investment banker at this point. He's just got so much. And how sick would it be if they had an Elven Archer right now?
Yeah. And
that deal at Sylvanas 1 point damage to try to steal that 10-1.
Yeah.
It's not going to be enough. Blessing of Kings, Consecration.
You can see Hero Kid doing the math real quickly. And he's, double counting.
Yeah, no reason not to double check in this spot. You're not in any hurry. But Mysterious Challenger is 14 upstairs.
Yeah.
Really illustrating why players have favored Secret Paladin since TGT came out. It's because of turns like these.